you been? Welcome back to Guru Beauty. I'm Jody, and it has been a while since I've made a video, but it's time to get back on that wagon and get started. I have so much to tell you guys, so much to catch up on, biggest of which I guess I have moved my family and I to New South Wales, all the way across the country from Western Australia. I have made the move with my job, and I have, been through a massive move. We are now all settled and I have semi set up a filming area, so it's time to get going on the videos again. I have missed you guys so much. I hope you had a wonderful holiday season, and I hope that your 2018 is off to an exciting start. I will have to do a life update and catch you up on so many things, but what I thought I would do for the first video is actually just do a bit of a haul. I spent a month over December, January with my sister and her beautiful family in the US, where my girls were born, where we used to live for 5 years in Northern Virginia, right out of Washington DC. And it was a really nice laid back month, a lot of family time, a lot of just downtime. It's certainly something I needed after a really full-on end to the year, but I did certainly get in a little bit of makeup shopping time. So I thought, first video back, I'll go right back to the comfort zone and just share with you some goodies that I picked up while I was in the States. So Crest white strips. Yes, Oral-B have actually made a white strip version in Australia, which I think is actually pretty good in terms of how it sticks on the teeth. You do need to wear the Oral-B ones for an hour. The Crest white strips are my absolute favourite, half an hour a day for 10 days. I just kind of use them hodgepodge as maintenance. Couldn't miss the opportunity to pick up the no slip white strips dental whitening kit. Yeah, really, they are just a staple. I think if you like white teeth, I really like them and don't have any sensitivity issues. This is one that was in Australia for a fleeting moment and I can't find it anywhere anymore. It's a hairspray from Tresemme. I'm wearing it today. I really like it, whether I'm blow drying my hair into like a straight shape or using a curl of some sort. This is just a really nice one. It's the Tray 2 spray for extra hold, extra firm control, they say. It's the green one. I really like the amount of hold. It just gives your hair a little bit of grit, so I feel like it holds the volume in my hair, but I've still got flex. It doesn't make it, stiff. So a really great hairspray if you can get your hands on it. I really enjoy that. I did also stop by the Pixi stand in Target. I find that it's not always well stocked here in Sephora in Australia, and just picked up a little travel size of the Glow Tonic. My skin was just feeling a bit dull. It was very cold, winter weather over there, and the Glow Tonic, 5% glycolic acid in it, is just a great pick-me-up. I use it as a toner after cleansing, day and night, and I just find it just brings, brightened, fresh skin back to my face. I also picked up the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This is one that I've heard a lot of great things about, the light bronzer and also the bronzer. I am wearing the bronzer shade today. So far so good. I find it nice and smoothing and just a really lovely shade for my sort of medium light skin. This is one I haven't tried yet. It's from L'Oreal. It's their Infallible Pro Sweep and Lock Translucent Setting Powder. This one is meant to be really nice and smoothing, so looking forward to giving that one a try. And another one from L'Oreal, I picked up their True Match Lumi Cushion. This is the shade W3. I do like a cushion foundation for a nice sort of fairly lightweight, fairly usually glowy look to the foundation, and it's also a really nice way to touch up. If you don't want to cake things up further with powder, I find the cushion foundations are a really nice way to just touch up throughout the day. Nice and purse friendly as well. Also, despite having just given it away in a massive purge before my move, I did decide to pick up the Coty AIRSPUN loose face powder. This is the translucent extra coverage version of it. I had a friend pick it up in a bit of a giveaway that I had with some girlfriends of mine before I left Perth, and then we went out for dinner a few days later and she was actually wearing it. I couldn't stop staring at her skin. It looked so beautiful. So I rethought that and picked up the AIRSPUN powder again. I think that is everything for sort of the Walgreens drugstore type thing. Moving into some things from Sephora. I did pick up quite a few products from Too Faced on this trip. They've come out with a new range, but I have also picked up the Born This Way Ethereal Setting Powder. I am wearing it today and I think my skin does look really smoothed, really brightened. It doesn't look too mattifying. So Ethereal, I think, is probably a good description for it. So far so good. Really enjoying that Born This Way Ethereal setting powder. Let me know if you've tried it and what you think. It's a nice loose powder. And then other things I've bought from the Peachy range or whatever it's called. I've bought the Too Faced Peach Mist Mattifying Setting Spray. I think everything in this range is infused with peach and sweet fig cream. This one, the one in the store had a really crappy spray, just, you know, 1 or 2 jets of spray being shot into my face. Wasn't very nice, but I think this one is a bit better. Yeah, this one is a finer mist, so really nice there, and it does have a peachy scent if that appeals. Also, I did pick up their Cooling Matte Skin Perfecting Primer. I use this one quite a bit on holiday, performed very well at least in winter weather. And then also, this one has actually surprised me quite a bit. This is the Peach Perfect Comfort Matte Foundation. They claim it's oil-free, 14-hour wear, oil controlling and photo-friendly. I found the coverage of this one really nice. I love these tubey pumpy type foundation delivery mechanisms. Really have enjoyed this one quite a bit. I will have to wear it here in the you know, Sydney summer weather and see how it fares up. Also, this little one, the packaging is just too cute. This is the Bronzed Peach Melting Powder Bronzer. It's in the shade Toasted Peach. Packaging, as you can see, very cute. And then you've got this sort of creamy bronzer type product, and it's sort of, as soon as you put it on your face or apply it, it feels like powder going on. It's a really beautiful yeah, cream to powder formulation. The bronzer is quite a cool tone. I think many of you will actually quite enjoy that. It's quite a novel product. A powder as well from the Peach Perfect range. This is the Mattifying Loose Setting Powder. And I quite liked this one, used this one on holiday. I found that one quite nice and smoothing. And 2 more products from this, or 3 more from the Peachy range. The Peach Blur Translucent Smoothing Finishing Powder. This one has a really sort of peachy looking color to it in the compact. Now this is a finishing powder, not a setting powder. And I found that this just really helped it really helped with the blurring, the smoothing, a lovely look to my skin. I found that that peach tint wasn't apparent once I'd applied it on top of my foundation. Quite a nice product there with that finishing powder. And then finally, or second last one, is the Radiant Matte Bronzer. And the Radiant Matte Bronzer, I just thought was beautiful for all over the face for a bit of brightening, little bit of shimmer, but I would do that like in a, you know, an E3 type thing all over my face. It's a beautiful little sort of quilted embossed pattern there. We've got like a blush shade and a couple of bronzer shades, a really nice one for just warming up the complexion all over. So I loved that one while I was on holiday too. Last product from the Too Faced Peachy range is a palette I've been looking for a while. The Too Faced Just Peachy Mattes eyeshadow palette, and this one is actually quite nice. I've worn it quite a bit. A couple of different highlighters. We've got a couple of different mid-tones, peachy, caramelly, some nice sort of plummy shades, and then a nice dark brown. Really everything I need in a standalone palette, so really quite impressed. And I found those actually quite pigmented, easy to work with, fairly easy to blend shades. I would recommend that one. That's everything from Too Faced. Let me go to, let's see, Lord & Taylor. I did stop by the Chanel counter just to see if there was anything different about what was on counter for Chanel there as opposed to what we have in Australia. And they did have a shade that I'd seen online of Chanel's new Ombre Premiere Longwear eyeshadow range. This has replaced the Illusion d'Ombres, and this is the shade Terre Brûlée 806. I'm wearing it on my lids today if you're curious. It's just a warm mid-tone brown with sparkles. A great one as just a standalone all over the lid, blended out, lasts all day, very long lasting. Another kind of cream to powder formulation there, and yeah, I do really like the Ombre Premieres from Chanel. Just a beautiful new shade. I'm not sure if it has already come to Australia and I've just missed it or not. I don't know. Let me know if you know. And then another product I bought is from their permanent line. This is the Rouge Double Intensité, Rouge Double Intensité, I'm not sure. Their Ultra Wear Lip Color, and this is in the shade Daring Red. I've actually got a nude shade of this and I lived in it on holiday. It's beautiful. It is one of those paint on lip colors that then dries on your lips and then you paint on a clear thing over the top. The nude one, I find I apply it in the morning, it lasts all day. I might just stick a little bit of the clear stuff over after lunch and it's still there when I get home after work. That cannot be said for many lip products. Very comfortable on the lips, very even wear throughout the day. Love, love, love. So I thought I would give it a try in red. I would thoroughly recommend that line from Chanel, the Ultra Wear lip colors. Just a beautiful, beautiful, long-lasting lip line. Absolutely gorgeous. Speaking of lips, I did take the plunge and bought a couple of products from Fenty Beauty. Sometimes I tend to want to steer clear of things that are really a bit of a rage, and Fenty Beauty certainly had a bit of a moment, but I did buckle and bought the Gloss Bomb Universal Lip Luminizer in Fenty Glow. This is a lip gloss with a bit of sparkle to it. And then I also bought, and I'm wearing this one today, the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Instant Retouch Primer. Comes in a nice little glass bottle. It's quite sort of tacky to put on the face, so I think it's one that will really grab your foundation and help it last throughout the day. Came highly recommended by a Sephora staff member, so excited to try that one. A couple other primers that I bought while I was away. One from, oh, this is not a primer actually, but this is another SPF from IT Cosmetics. It's the Anti-Aging Armor Super Smart Skin Perfecting Beauty Fluid. Gives you SPF 50 plus UVA UVB coverage. So yes, it is a physical sunscreen with titanium dioxide and zinc oxide. We'll give that one a shot. I also picked up another one that was recommended by a Sephora staff member who just had the most gorgeous looking smooth skin. Oh my gosh, beautiful. She recommended the Boscia Pore-Fecting White Charcoal Mattifying Treatment Primer. A skin balancing treatment primer, they say, that controls shine while working to reduce the appearance of pores. Right up my alley. Very excited about that one. And then another one from IT Cosmetics, the Bye Bye Pores Primer. This one is going to give you oil-free, poreless, skin perfecting serum primer is what this is. Paraben-free, cruelty-free, oil-free. I'm expecting big things. IT Cosmetics, let me know if you have tried that one. And then this one, a new one from Benefit Cosmetics. I've used this one quite a bit, really, really like it. It's the Porefessional Pearl Primer. So for those of you who like the Porefessional range, but you want just a little bit more illumination, a little bit, yeah, a little bit more radiance from underneath, I think you'll really like this one. This is the Porefessional Pearl Primer. Definitely a thumbs up from me, and wore that one quite a bit while I was away. Oh, one more product I picked up from Target from Pixi. This was a face mask. Again, just my skin was feeling dull, winter weather. This is the Peel and Polish with lactic acid, 6% lactic acid and papaya. It's a resurfacing concentrate. So yeah, that did a great job picking up my skin. Some other skincare products I bought from Sephora. This is from the brand Belief. And I've heard great things about their Water Bomb moisturizer, but I was looking for an eye cream because I ran out while I was on holiday. So this is their Moisturizing Eye Bomb Essential Eye Cream to provide intense moisture and elasticity. Let me know if you've tried that and what your thoughts are. And then another one that came highly recommended actually a while ago from someone in Mecca Cosmetica, from the Drunk Elephant range. It's a very small range, but certainly quite popular from what I can tell. This one won a 2016 Allure Best of Beauty Awards, and it's the Lala Retro Whipped Cream. It's quite a rich moisturizer, I think, with 6 rare African oils. I love that sort of pump delivery mechanism, and yeah, looking forward to getting all of that good stuff, all of those oils into my skin. I'm thinking that's going to be a good nighttime moisturizer. Yeah, so excited about that. Also went to a gorgeous Bloomingdale's in Northern Virginia and stopped by the Guerlain counter just to see if there was anything new. Saw an oldie but a goodie that I needed to replace, as well as a new product for me that I haven't tried before. I love Guerlain's foundations. I just think they do skin really, really well if you can find a shade match. And I picked up the Lingerie Depot Aqua Nude. It's a water-infused perfecting fluid for intense hydration, long wear with sunscreen. It's got broad spectrum SPF 20, and I chose the shade 03W Natural Warm. And then this one is an oldie but a goodie. Oh, I love this stuff. If you can handle the spray and not get too out of control, it's gorgeous. It's the Terracotta Spray Bronzing Powder Mist with sunscreen. I chose the shade Light. They do have a medium as well. It can very quickly get out of control. You want to be careful you don't get it in your hair, but this just, oh, this just is magic, magic, magic. It just transforms your face. Unbelievable. Picked up a new beauty blender from Sephora, one of my favorite ways of applying foundation, and this is actually in a foundation-y type shade, so I think it's not going to look quite as bad when you get foundation into the sponge. So yep, love the beauty blender, always recommend that. Picked up one of the new liquid blushes from NARS. We got the shade Orgasm here in Australia. Not sure if the other shades will ever be coming, but this is a really beautiful product. It's not like any other sort of liquid or cream blush that I've ever tried. This one is in the shade Torrid, and it's just beautiful. Really easy to blend, very long lasting once you've applied it. Absolutely gorgeous. Does not travel well though. The box was just covered in this liquid blush once I landed in Australia and unpacked. It was quite a job to clean up this liquid blush. I think I've lost probably a third of the product on the plane flight. So not a good one if you're traveling. But otherwise, yeah, beautiful blush. Really excited to have the Torrid to add to my collection. Oh, and another one from the drugstore as well. Couldn't resist. I think this one has launched in Australia now, the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise. I picked up the waterproof and I picked up the blackest black, just normal. I like the normal. Blackest black is fantastic. The waterproof, I didn't like the formulation at all in terms of how it went onto my lashes. It felt just clumpy. Didn't have the same magic as the Voluminous Lash Paradise original. Love it. I do really love it. I'm wearing falsies today, but I find that this just makes you look like you've got many more lashes than you have. It's slightly lengthening, definitely thickening, just a lovely all-round mascara. Really, really do like that. I can see why people have been getting excited about it. Some lip products now. I did go by the MAC counter to try and pick up the Patrick Star finishing powder. People have had really great things to say about that. They were out of stock, unfortunately. So I did pick up some new lip pencils. The Lip Tensity lip pencils. These ones are mechanical and I hope long lasting with the Lip Tensity name. This is Honey Pecan, Toast and Butter, and then this purpley one is Enoki. Lovely. I'm looking forward to giving those a little bit of a run for their money. And then another lip product. This one is from Laura Mercier. She's released a new line of Velour Extreme Matte Lipsticks, and this is the shade Fierce. I thought that this was just a really nice, lovely neutral. Excited to get that one on my lips. I think I've heard mixed reviews of the Velour Extreme, is that what it's called? Velour Extreme Matte formulation, how it feels on the lips and how it wears, but I'll give it a shot and let you know. And then a shade of the NARS Power Matte lip pigments that I've been looking for a while. This is the shade Slow Ride. These dry down, they go on like a liquid, a very, very thin, very pigmented liquid, and they dry down to a longer lasting type matte. Slow Ride is just one of those kind of 90s sort of terracotta shades, and I've been looking for it everywhere. It's been out of stock for a long time, so I was really happy to find that. I did not buy these Hourglass lip products. What are they called? No, not sure what they're called, but you know, the new Hourglass lip products. I had about 3 of these in my makeup bag on the way to America, and every single security point, and there are multiple security points in some of the airports we went through, stopped, opened up my makeup bag. These look very dangerous in an X-ray machine. So it's a reminder for me to let you know that if you're traveling, don't put these Hourglass lipsticks in your carry-on. They don't like it in security, and I was lucky to actually get to keep them. One person wanted to keep them, confiscate them. I was very lucky they didn't. A couple new concealers I bought while I was away. Urban Decay came out with their new all-nighter waterproof full coverage concealer for 24-hour wear, a matte finish, and is oil-free. I chose the shade medium light neutral, and then couldn't resist. I bought a few of these. Of course, the Tarte Shape Tape concealer. I am suitably impressed. I've heard wonderful things about this. I can literally tell you that for me, it's 100% true. It does not crease under my eye, and I don't know if I could say that about really any other under eye concealer. It's buildable in a way that's not cakey and doesn't crease under the eye. It really is a thing of dreams. I'm wearing it today. It's the shade Light Medium Honey, I think is the best one for me. Bought a backup because I am really impressed. I was quite skeptical. I usually am about these things, but yeah, really impressed. Crest. Some palettes. I did pick up another blush palette from Tarte. I certainly don't need another blush palette from Tarte. This is the Blush Bazaar Amazonian blush palette. A really nice range of blushes here. We've got some pinks, we've got some plums, we've got some nudes, we've got some peaches and some highlighters. So a nice all-rounder there, great for travel. Also, I was just dying to get my hands on this one, the brand new NARS Wanted eyeshadow palette. I think it's just out in Australia or coming out very soon. Gorgeous, gorgeous pixelated nudes kind of design. Here we've got a very reflective surface, again not fingerprint friendly. NARS loves the non-fingerprint friendly packaging, but a really nice range of nudes, some really bold sort of glittery shades here, some medium shades, a highlight shade, a dark shade, again everything I need in one palette. Love the NARS Wanted palette, I am a fan of that one. And then I was really excited to get my hands on the new Tarte Tartelette Toasted eyeshadow palette. This is a nice range of mattes and shimmers. We've got light shades, a choice of light shades, a choice of medium shades, a really nice dark shade. Again, another great standalone product that just has some really nice options in there for you. I've really been enjoying that one quite a bit as well. This one I wore quite a bit while I was on holiday. I actually received this one from Smashbox again just before I left, so it was perfect to pack in the travel bag because I had a bit of everything. This is, what do they call this? The Drawn In Decked Out Shadow and Contour and Blush Palette. Just a great travel product. We've got a great range of shadows here, a really nice size. We've got a great sized mirror, and we've got all the face products that you would need besides a really shimmery highlighter, which I didn't really need while I was on travel, but you know, you could use one or two of these eyeshadows if you really wanted to. A great standalone shadow palette. I really enjoyed that one. Would recommend if you can get your hands on it. And then another palette I was very excited to get my hands on from Makeup Forever. I just thought this was a great deal. It's their Lustrous Blush Palette. We've got 12 face colors in this tin packaging with a bit of a soft kind of top to it, which would make it quite packing friendly, I guess, travel friendly. Here it is. I think these are the same as the full size blushes, just a beautiful range. We've got bronzers, we've got highlighters, we've got a great range of blush shades. I just had to have it when I saw it. I'm in love with that palette. Absolutely beautiful. Two final products. I did decide to get a fragrance. When you buy a fragrance on a trip, it's a nice opportunity to sort of have a scent. Of course, scent being such a strong memory evoker. I've sprayed that in my mouth, and that's not very nice. Oh God. But it's a beautiful scent when you're not spraying it in your mouth. It's from Gucci, and it's called Gucci Bloom. It's an eau de parfum. As I was saying, when I smell this, I think of my trip to America because I wore it while I was on holiday, and it's a beautiful, very floral scent. Let me know if you've tried that. I will include a link down below to my top fragrance video. I made that one a while ago. I'm not sure if anything's changed or not, but you know, if you have similar tastes to my fragrance selections, then I think you might like the Gucci Bloom if you like a floral. Finally, I did pick up, this is out in Australia now, the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. I've been wearing this one in winter weather. I've been wearing this one in summer weather. It is as good as they say. Take it from me. I have chosen the shade Santa Fe. It is the same shade that I wear in Sheer Glow, so it is a good match. You can, you know, order it online if you know what shade you are in another NARS foundation. Love it, love it. As I said, I am wearing it today over the Fenty primer and under the Too Faced setting powder, and it's beautiful. It's smoothing, it's long lasting, it's great coverage. Yeah, I am a huge fan of the Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. I don't know if I'll do a review because I think I'm a little bit late in the game there with that one, but thumbs up. If you want to know, Guru, 2 thumbs up. Yes, indeed. That is it from me. That is all of my American purchases that I have been able to gather together and remember to show you. I hope that you enjoyed watching. I've missed you so much, and there will be plenty more videos coming. I'll see if I can do a life update. I'll do a skincare update and let you know all about all the fun things that I've been playing with. Let me know how you've been doing. Let me know if you've been loving any products recently or if you've picked up anything new. I would love to hear from you. Please have yourself a gorgeous day, and do not forget, you are absolutely beautiful. I will see you again. I will, I promise. Really, really soon. Mwah! Bye.
You're seeing me in the road.